Finally, my review of the Logitech G735 gaming headset. And sorry for the delay here, guys. I've been testing these extensively in the background there in all sorts of different situations, but a lot of stuff's been going through my head about this headset as well, as far as Logitech's message, their product line. If you watch the unboxing, the overview of all the other products, you kind of catch my vibe right there. I got some pretty nasty comments down in the comments of that as well, and some feedback and just talking about it. And I was like, you know what? That's not what we need in this space. That is not what we need. I understand what's going on here. We're not going to go that route. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on Logitech's message of having fun gaming. So anyways, let's push all that stuff aside. Let's talk about the Logitech G735 wireless gaming headset. And let's go on and kick it off with the weight of the headset first off here. We're going to be coming in at 270 grams, and I'll chime in a little bit more of that on the build. But number one, talking about these ear pads, guys, super plush. Whoo, doggy, are these things incredibly soft. Now, they are completely pleather on the outside and inside, so yes, your ears are also going to get mighty spicy in there. As far as the size of the ear pads, here we go. You got the measurements going up and down, left and right here. And as far as that depth, plenty of depth right in here. Very, very comfortable ear pads. And by the way, you can also pop them off. As far as interchanging them, you're not going to be able to really put any replacement pads on them. Well, I guess you are, but they have to be the Logitech ones because as you see, you have that set bracket in there and it clips onto these right there. So as far as putting your own pads, not going to work. You have to get the Logitech ones, which they offer in different colors. Now coming up and taking a look at the headband up here. As you see, you have that leatherette on the top and then the bottom inside wrapping all the way around, and you have padding going all the way to each end. Now the padding on these are not like the ear cups. Again, we saw how soft and plush those are, memory foam coming up. That is not the case up here. It is a little bit firmer. And why Logitech did that up here is they stated to prevent hair pull. Of course, old Techne, I can't test that for you, right? But I am curious, just as a product reviewer and a tester myself, I want to ask you guys, is that an issue within gaming headsets? I have heard it in like SteelSeries headsets where they got the little ski band. I've heard that. But say if the ear pads were made out of some soft, mushy pleather like this, does that pull hair? Again, I can't test it, so I'm asking you guys here for a little inside information. Now, other than the ear pads and the headband, you have a lot of adjustability on this headset as well. As you see, in full swivel, a little bit in, all the way flat out. Now, as far as your adjustment for size adjustment, kind of interesting here, something different. As you see, it's moving on that metal bar, goes into the headband and then into the ear cup. And it's really cool. Now it is firm and it is a smooth motion. You don't have any tactile clicks in there or anything. And one thing I do notice is that, like, if you try to get it all the way small, it comes out just a pinch right there. So again, it's not really locking into this position, so you might experience it just budging on you. You might have to tweak it every now and then just to get into that position. One other really cool thing I want to show you, and hopefully the camera can pick this up. As you see, the ear cups are going in and out right there. So your whole cup isn't moving. It's just really the ear pads. As you see them adjusting, again, if the camera can pick this up, right here, you have that little rubber dome. That is what's allowing it to move. Let me go on and fire them up right here. Where's our power button? Over on the back left ear cup, and you're gonna be able to see this rubber dome a lot easier. Okay, so we're powered up. You're seeing that RGB glow, really gorgeous, by the way. And you can see it's shining through that rubber dome. That's not hard. That's what's allowing this ear pad to move. Now, talking about the build, I love it. Again, on those arms right there, it's so premium. It's really solid. I don't get worried one bit, kind of just like the Logitech G Pro X. It's a stinking solid headset. This is something new, so only time will really tell how durable it is and how it's going to stand up over time. But again, the build of this thing is just premium. It feels quality in the hand. But again, only time will tell. Being a new design, that rubber dome in there, will that start cracking and giving way over time? I don't know. Again, only time can tell for those things. Now let's go and talk about features and functions. And again, you're seeing everything that we get in our box again here, but taking a look at the headset first off, the back left ear cup, you have your power button, your volume wheel, nice tactile bumps in there, but it is continuously rolling to the top and bottom, but you do get a tone in the headset whenever you max out or lower the volume. Over here, you got your mic mute button, 3.5 port, which we're going to talk about, USB-C charging port, which you get up to 56 hours of battery life on this headset without that RGB on, and up to 16 hours with the RGB on. Did I say that right? 56 RGB off, 16, RGB on. There we go. Over here, you have your microphone port. As you can see, I still haven't removed my sticker. Coming over to the back right ear cup, you have your Bluetooth sync. And over here is your adjustable rocker for Bluetooth and game audio. So if you want more game audio, bam, crank it up. You want more Bluetooth, crank it up over there. Really cool how you can adjust those. But as far as your core volume, say Bluetooth, is going to be controlled through your device, but crank it up and then, again, give you more game volume over here, and you can adjust both of them like that. So yeah, you did hear me right. You can use your game audio and your Bluetooth at the same time, simultaneously right there, and you can adjust it on the headset. Now, it's not like something, say the Corsair Virtuosos we've done before, where you got your game audio over here, then you have your Bluetooth audio where you can control the volumes each right there separately. This is a little different. You can control how much of each volume you're getting, if that makes sense, right? You want more game audio, it goes right there, or it'll go more towards your Bluetooth. It's not necessarily controlling the volume of each device. It's really how much of per device do you want. Hopefully that makes sense. Now let's go on and do the microphone test here. And before I plug in this microphone, I want to show you the microphone. As you see, it is detachable. Again, it plugs right into the bottom of the headset. Now it's not really moldable, so I'm going to bend it in half right here, and look, bam, it's pretty much straight out, and you have that curve. If I bend it the other way, bam, and it's pretty much straight out. So as far as moldable, this is really it, because again, it just flings right back out. So is that lack of flexibility within a microphone going to affect it at all? Well, that's exactly what you're hearing right now. You're hearing a microphone from the Logitech G735 plugged into wireless. We will also do a Bluetooth microphone test to see how that sounds. Now, this microphone right here is plugged and played, but you do have all the ability to go into the Logitech software and dabble with the Blue microphone, kind of like we've seen at the Logitech G Pro or the G Pro X headsets. You can go in there and really play with your microphone settings as far as your background, the bass, the treble within it. But I want to give you that core microphone sound. This is it. You want to make it any better or whatever, again, you have that option to do that in the software. And now you're hearing the microphone on the G735 plugged into Bluetooth right into my phone. Again, a basic core recording right under voice recording here. As you see, the dongle is disconnected. So now we got the example of the microphone plugged in by wireless, and now via Bluetooth. Do they sound any different, any better? Again, does that moldable lack of adjustment right there make anything better or worse? Anyways, this is the microphone test of the G735. Let's go on and dive into the sound. So the sound of the Logitech G735s. Again, you can use it on every platform minus Xbox via wireless, but you do have your 3.5 port, which of course can work on any device with a 3.5 port right into your controller or whatever. So we'll talk about all the situations as well as listening to it with Bluetooth simultaneously with game audio right there. So this headset's using 40mm drivers, figures a range of 20 to 20,000. And right there, you can kind of sum it up if you watched a lot of my other headset videos. What we're going to be getting right here is a fuller sound. I mean, you still have great dialogue, okay? I play a lot of Destiny, more than I should be playing still, and a lot of Halo, right? Those are a lot of my games. I play a lot of Uncharted over on the PS5 as well. And the core dialogue in Uncharted or Destiny or anything like that was great. It was crisp. It was clear. Even watching videos, it was fantastic, right? And it was also punchy. You had that fuller sound, right? So you had dialogue, you had full sound. It wasn't really bass thumpy or rumbly or anything like that. Not really wasn't. So you kind of get in that grasp of a gaming headset sound. That's pretty much, I'm not saying that's bad, but that's pretty much what you're getting here. It's nothing above, it's nothing beyond, it's not bad or anything. You're getting that core gaming headset sound, right? Which could work for a lot of us. Now, where it lacked for me in the sound, detail, right? And some of that back end where I want to see. If you talk about me playing Destiny, I pull out my Ghost, I pull out my Sparrow, I hit that booster, and a lot of the other headsets I use, you just get that, like when you hit that booster, it just gets you and I don't know, it pumps me up, right? Nerd alert, right? You know? But anyways, I didn't get that with this, and that's something I was really missing. Like, talking about using different weapons as well, like, you want to really feel them. You want to hear them, first off, right? But you want to feel them, and you want to really kind of get connected with them, as crazy as sounds. And that's what I didn't get with these. I didn't get that background detail, that background connection to each different type of sound. Great dialogue, right? Great immersive sound, but it didn't have that back end detail, which I really missed. And you kind of got that. If you used a Logitech G Pro X, you had that there. That was a really fun and exciting headset. it was different over here. And I think where we're getting at, there's two areas I'm really putting this together here. Talking about these, I keep going back to the Logitech G Pro X, you know what I mean? Because I think that's a fair comparison. Heck, same price even, you know what I mean? But since these are packing the 40mm drivers, I think we're lacking that back-end detail that we want. Now, of course, Logitech's classing this as fun gaming, right? Not competitive. I get it. Are they just going for looks or are they going for the sound as well? I don't think good sound is just competitive. I think good sound is fun sound, right? I love audio. That's my passion, is gaming audio. And I think if they would have packed those 50mm drivers, the same as they did in the G Pro X, put those in here, I think we would have had a really fun and exciting sound with it. But it was lacking that right there. Okay, so if I didn't lose you right there, let's talk a little bit more. And again, catch me, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not exciting, as bad as that does sound. But the great thing about this headset is, again, being able to use it Bluetooth and wireless simultaneously. And the Bluetooth, listening to music, I'm listening to the new Jack White that just came out, right? Having a great time with that. And I'm playing Destiny. And I've played every mission in Destiny hundreds and hundreds of times, right? So I don't need to hear that stuff anymore. So I cranked up my Jack White in the background right there, and it sounded so good. It sounded so good, right? Threw me on some swollen members as well, get a little hip hop, a little punchy going on. The Bluetooth sounded amazing. Right with the game right there, it was fantastic. It really was. Because again, you're toning down your game audio, focusing more on music. So I'm getting that punchiness I want right there. I don't really got to worry about too much detail because I want more of my detail coming from my music. And being able to adjust it right by that rocker on the back right there was fantastic. So when we roll right off the topic of sound of the G735, you can kind of catch the jive with this. And I really am vibing with Logitech, what they're going for right here. A fun headset for everybody, right? And it's doing a lot of that. Again, the Bluetooth and the audio simultaneously, being able to adjust it. Competitive, I don't think good sound, again, is based as competitive. But it's definitely fun, and I had a fun experience with it. Did I have an exciting experience like some other headsets I use, or even like the Logitech G Pro X? No, I didn't. And honestly, at the end of the day, I personally would tell you, go get the Logitech G Pro X. Regular MSRP, both the same, I believe like $223 or $225, something like that, which it's expensive. It is, but you gotta look beyond just the headset here. Look at the new style, the design, which I think looks pretty stinking sleek. I honestly do. The Bluetooth and your audio simultaneously being able to adjust it. So we want to sit here, like I said, I would tell you go get the Logitech G Pro X. That's personally what I would prefer, right? I would go that route. Talking the same money, you may not. You got to look at this as features, functions packed when the G Pro X is not. You got more of a gaming-based audio over here, which is fun and exciting. Over here, you got a feature-packed headphone, gaming headset, which you can take anywhere. It's a very versatile product. And I like what they're doing here. I really do like that. Logitech packed some 50mm drivers in these guys, and I think we would have had a complete win. But right now, me personally, I'm going Logitech G Pro X for that little bit more exciting sound for gaming. These, if you're looking for something to take out of the house, listen to a lot of music, just dabble and have fun, that's where this is going to class for you. Hold up, before we wrap this up, don't forget you can get your nice little heart-shaped case for your headset over here. This is exactly what I've been, look at this. I even got a little strap so I can carry it like a man purse. Would you all make fun of me if Techne ran around with a heart-shaped headphone case right here? Logitech, that one's not for me.